Hey, OC, how did you know that Parsons was going to be able to rush the passer as well as he did? You're the only person I've ever seen to ever say that Micah Parsons could be a put his hand down guy. So I need that question answered.
The OC.
And boss.
Boom. I'm seeing what y'all saying. All right, that's cool though, right? So let me get back to it. All right. And let's press play on the rest of it, because I'm showing you what I'm talking about.
That boy say I'm showing you what I'm talking about. That's what we're talking about. Let's go.
Like, we must have got a guard. That's the only thing that would have made him do that. That's it.
He know.
No, he know. Because he been watching Twitter, man.
So he didn't get a lot of opportunities anyway.
I think we're actually burying the lead. Hey, OC, how did you know that Parsons was going to be able to rush the passer?
And him getting blocked easily and being all the things you're saying. Show him.
That boy say, show him. Man, I just...
As well as he did. You're the only person I've ever seen to ever say that Micah Parsons could be a put his hand down.
Let's go. That boy say, show him. Just when you hear your name, show me.
My reefer with Henny and Coke. Please don't be stingy, got plenty to smoke. Show up and act up and back to the crib. I do not stun, I just rap what I live. Seem like they doing the most for the clout. Did what I said so they know what I'm about. Show up and act up and back to the crib. I do not stun, I just rap what I live.
Boss, show me.
I will. Show me will make a comeback. Too much winging it in the space. Good talkers with conviction with no evidence of their opinion. Too much of that. I've done it too.
Shot it. Fight for, see, that's how to go out. Don't go out, just sit back. Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna take Matthew Golden. No, fight for it. You wanted physical. You said you wanted physical. Fight for it.
So y'all call my name. So Boss go respond. We gotta talk about this week. It's a mess. Chaos. But Boss go bring it home.
Oh my God. Somebody else said it's
It is.
Boss Cowboys Sports. Where your voice matters.
Man, that's never go get old to hear my boy Lou in the back say it is. It is. That boy was crunk for Booker. Yeah, man. So, your boy Boss is back. Been chaos all in the streets. Chaos everywhere. But see, let me tell you about me. I'm gonna be fair. I'm gonna be straight up. I'm gonna take calls today too. We got big time in the house. Lou, he's in the house. He said, "You're." Chris 214 say, "Yo, Sin City, what's going on?" Yeah, this is a week of chaos, man. So let me kind of just start with, because I'm gonna deal with like what Okoye said, and I'm gonna be real balanced with it. Like, obviously he was addressing attack on Cowboy. I can bump shoulders with people and still be fair. That's the, because it still got to be about the Cowboys. It can't be about rivalries or, beasts. It got to be about being cool, level-headed, presenting facts. That's what we do. But I did get excited when my boy Koye just was saying my theme. This ain't necessarily no other content creator. I knew this was gonna happen because I know the space.
Boom. I'm seeing what y'all saying. All right, that's cool though, right? So let me get back to it. All right. And let's press play on the rest of it, because I'm showing you what I'm talking about.
Better, it was negligible. There was no.
That boy say, I'm showing you. I'm showing. I see. One more time.
So he didn't get a lot of opportunities anyway. So to say way too many times, where's the film? Show me those things. Show me him not disengaging and him getting blocked easily and being all the things you're saying. Show him.
You know, I get excited when I hear show me. You hear me? Because, see, that's what it's supposed to be about. When we trying to really be serious about trying to solve these problems, we need more of that. We need less talking and more showing, right? Not clips either, like show consecutive. And I'm gonna address that at the end, right? I'm gonna save that. But I do want to say I love the independence, because the independence is good. It's real good. It's good for everybody. Like, let me show y'all Amp, because Amp, he even went at Brian Broaddus, you know, because that's what independence is supposed to do. Because Brian Broaddus kind of led the charge on that Mazi stuff, right? And this is a space that would check your work, and it'd be like, if it ain't matching, somebody gonna say something, right? It just make me admire the space. And it's the way that we police ourselves. I also want to say this. All of us go get it wrong. Every one of us. So this is how we all get better, having free thought, free competitive thought. I always say this, and I'm gonna come back when I address, you know, what's going on. But winning is tough, and winning is competitive, and winning is a contact sport. It really is. It's a reason why draft rooms are called war rooms. It's a reason why draft rooms are, it's not the get along room. This is where you battle for what you believe or the case that you're making. But what we got to also be able to do is put our ego aside when somebody is showing you or making a case. And I'm going to be honest. My boy said, boss, you looking spiffy. Yeah, man, I got some stuff. I didn't even have time to take my tie off today, bro. I've been just grinding. So I just went live and hit the button with the tie on. But, you know, the whole thing, if we really serious about winning, we got to be able to kind of have tough discussions. And that should be healthy. We should be able to do that. It should happen. And then sometimes you go get in your feelings. It happens. I'm going to give you a perfect example. I can't wait till I come back to this, though, because I'm going to get off of this. I'm going to come back to it. But if you want to watch how to properly go to war, watch me and Tuck war. Because if you watch me and Tuck war, you'll probably not even tell it's a war. But we would literally be going back and forth, and you won't even know it. You won't even know it. It's so respectful. But when he disagree, he gonna say, boss, I see it different. See, now he not gonna say nothing slick. He gonna just say, I see it different. I don't know about that, boss. What about this? It's the way that he gonna come at me. It's the way I'm gonna come at him. You ain't gonna even tell. But we'll be literally boxing. On Graham Barton, on the draft show, I almost got embarrassed. I'm being honest, y'all. I'm being all the way honest on how these wars are supposed to take place. So Graham Barton 2 years ago was one of my favorites. I thought he was going to likely be one of the Dallas Cowboys picks, right? I was pushing for him. I believed in him. And in the midst of us talking it through, Tuck said in the draft show, he said, boss, why do you keep saying he played on that left side? He didn't play on that left side. Can I be honest? That's how I felt. It's in the public. You got hundreds of people watching, right? He said, why you say that? I said, well, Tuck. You feel like somebody, boom, just hit you in your face. But that was a time to where truth needed to prevail. And I said, Tuck, based on the research I did, I could have swore that he played on the left side. And I watched tape on the left side. He said, no, I'm looking at it. There's no production with him on the left side. And so I was like, maybe I'm tripping, right? And then Tuck said, oh, my bad. I was like, ooh. He said, oh, he did play on the left side when he was a rookie. But he publicly called me out. It's just what it is. Because guess what? It's a lot of information. Sometimes we will get it wrong. So let me come back to that, though, because that's important on how to kind of box in the space, right? Because boxing, we got to get accustomed to boxing. We can't take boxing personal. Too many of our content creators and some of you chat people take boxing. I see you, Todd Church. I'm with you. See, Todd Church, take it easy on my back. Take it easy on my back. All right. So I'm gonna show y'all something real quick. All right. So some of y'all see, y'all will jump out, and then when we respond, y'all start tripping. So I said I was gonna address this. I'm gonna address this because this is fresh. What I'm getting ready to talk about. I'm gonna talk about what's fresh first. So my boy say, bro, Cowboys content creators, with all due respect, get it together. We out here judging coaches on preseason games, and it's multiple people. All of you are doing it. And why would you want him to grind on his team in the preseason to prove to you goofy people? See, that's when y'all start going too far. When y'all start, see, when I talk about disagreeing with respect. See, when you goofy people, see, when you start with content creators and then you put goofy, like, all right, bro. So then when we hear our names and then we say, I'm gonna respond to that. Don't get sensitive. Goofy that he go have a physical style. Get out your feelings and get back to ball. All right, that's tough talk. That's cool. And I said I will address this. This will be easy work. And I'm gonna address that. But I'm not gonna do it in a way that's confrontation. Okay. We gonna just talk ball about it. But then when you go look at the back and forth between my boy Antoine, he was like, I don't get down like that. Bro, you said content creators and you put goofy. And I know which side I was on. So when I say I'm address it, don't be like, hey man, I don't get down like that. Nah, bro, you said our names. So when you say our names and I know I'm on the side of criticizing what I saw in preseason 1. So then I'm gonna address it. And I told him, take it easy on my back. Yeah, so in other words, calm down, you're a little spicy. Relax. We go talk this through. Take it easy on my back. So let's talk about it. And I'm gonna always try to give y'all a measured perspective on this. Let's go, because I believe, and I'm explaining this, you know. And if we don't see this after I explain this, that's fine, bro. Sometimes you see stuff different. But let's go.
I have to be honest with you. I've been on this show and I've talked about your openness, right? Your gift to gab, and you have that, and you've wowed a lot of people with the things that you've said. But as men, we always want to make sure the things that we're saying match the actions that we want to put out there. And I think,
man, respect to Jesse. Respect. Out the gate, this is tough, y'all. He's professional, but this is tough. It's necessary till we go talk about it.
For me, I've said a couple times that, you talked about being a running physical football team and, do these things. And sometimes, you show situations where it's like, hey, 6 passing plays in a row, and there's some things and I'm just like, all right, cool.
And you see Brian start smiling, right? He like 6 passing plays in a row, right? And you were talking all this physical, you were talking all about we go as the offensive line takers. What's this? Hold on.
I hear what you're saying, but sometimes it doesn't always show. Talk me through it. Like, put me in my place or talk me through it of what you're saying, and then how is it implemented on the football field and those pockets where you go, well, he said he was going to be a physical running team, and then he opens up with 6 passes, or he said it's going to be a physical football team, and I know today you kind of Marquise got thrown out one of a play, one play by you.
And I saw the same thing, Dave Walker. Hold on, Dave Walker. Hey, this is why I love y'all, bro. Dave Walker, my boy Dave Walker say, he was low-key hot. Yes, he was. Hold on. Focus, camera. I'm trying to show Dave Walker coming. Come on, man. My phone tripping. He said he was low-key hot. Whatever, man. Yeah, I saw it too. See, because usually he cool. He usually cool. He wasn't cool on that. Because Jesse was getting into that sauce like, it's not matching, dog. It's not matching. And see, all you people that's like y'all making a big dollar preseason, I'm gonna address that. But let's keep going, because I was proud of Jesse. I really was.
You were like, hey, he loaded Boom a little bit on Mingo. Yeah. Right? And so, like, how does that all come together from what you say and then it matching up and lining up with the things that you do?
Well, I love the question, number one. And I will say this, the one thing I will always be with you and everybody, the fans, the players, I will always be authentic. I'm always going to tell you what I think and what I believe. Here's what I would say to you. We went into that game last week with a very specific purpose. We wanted to kind of put Joe out there and sling it around a little bit. That was the plan, and see how he handled it. And quite honestly, we started slow. We had limited opportunities. I wouldn't read too much into what you see in the preseason. The preseason is for evaluation. I don't have to go out there on the first preseason game or even this game against Baltimore, Atlanta, and run it 50 times to show that. I think I would go to my history. Okay.
Let him keep talking. Keep talking, bro.
History of coordinator in Seattle, led the league in rushing in 2018. Coordinator in 2008 in New York Jets, led the league in rushing. So again, I appreciate, love the question. The question's a fair question, but I wouldn't read too much into what you see in preseason football in general, but even more this year. Why? Well, we're trying to evaluate certain guys, and Joe Milton's a guy that needs to play a lot of football. He's going to play a lot of football this week and then the next week, and we're certainly being smart with what we show. And why would we do that? We would do that because this is the one chance that we'll ever have here in Dallas where we don't show people in the preseason what we're doing, because next year they're going to have a really good idea. They're going to have hopefully 20 plus games to look at and evaluate. This year they don't have that. Hey, are we going to be Seattle? I don't know. Are we going to be Arizona? I don't know. Well, what about, are we going to be Dallas? And I kind of like that.
And so to a lot of people, that answer was good enough. Shut up. Everybody that's concerned about preseason, shut your mouth, right? It ain't good enough for me. Because, see, this is one thing. There's nothing wrong with using your brain, right? There's nothing wrong with cross-examining what was said. So just pause. And you say you're evaluating, right? You say you're evaluating. Okay. So if you go, and let me tell you from playing, all right? Now, I didn't play in NFL. I played Division I. I've never, ever practiced or even scrimmaged what was not in our philosophy. Even if it was put in, installed by steps. So if your philosophy is not to throw it around, and you're saying that you're going to go as the offensive line goes, then why was it about featuring Joe Milton and seeing what he can do? And let me ask you a question. What's more important, seeing what Joe can do or what your offensive line group and running backs can do? I'm asking a simple question. This is where we can't just turn our brain off. Especially when we saw this same thing last year with Trey Lance, where it was obviously a Trey Lance feature that Mike McCarthy yielded to. Can I ask you a question? Did anybody suffer from that decision? When we came out there and we was throwing the ball 60 times, who suffered from that? I'm looking at the chat. I want to get some answers. Who suffered? When we decided to make all 3 preseason games about Trey, who suffered? Right, Kevin. I agree. You know who suffered? Your left tackle. Your new one. You know who else? Cooper BB. You know who else? Your running game. Do you remember how long it took us to get that running game going? So I'm supposed to be looking at the exact same. Now, let's also stop and think, why is Trey looking good now? What happened? You know what happened? His current coach is not trying to feature him. His current coach is drawing up in preseason, even though it's a watered down version. This is what it's going to be like for you if you play Trey. So guess what? Trey looking better. So now when you go turn on Trey and you look at with the Chargers, now Cowboy fans like, he looked better. And it was like, Trey was cold with us. People forget week 18, Trey had Daniels on the ropes. It was Marcus Mariota that put them back in the game. Trey was finna knock out Daniels. Why? We was running the ball. We was in balance. We wasn't putting it all on Trey. We didn't come out there and say, sling it around, Trey. So just because he said we want to feature Joe, hey, it's preseason. Nah, if it don't make sense, I have a full right to say,
oh, you see this guy? See this guy? Number 1 bullshit guy. He do the wee woo.
Especially when Jerry admitting that he knows how to stir it up. See, you got to think about what's one of the most, what's always controversial in Dallas? Before I start talking about that, let's just play what Jerry just said in case we forgot.
America's team synonymous with the Cowboys. How do you view the franchise's role in shaping not just the NFL, but also pop culture largely as a whole, too, with a lot of things?
Well, I do believe if we're not being looked at, then I'll do my part to get us looked at.
What's one of the biggest talking points always within the Dallas Cowboys? What generates more eyeballs than anything? What generates all, especially even internally amongst Cowboy fans? Every new quarterback, it's always, yeah, this guy, Dak better watch out. Red rifle, woo-wee, Dak better watch out. Jerry over here watching all this publicity, all this noise behind these backups. He like, shit, let's run that play. Man, you see all this publicity we getting? Let's run that. Do y'all remember what he did to get Trey? Do anybody remember what he did to get Trey? He overrode Will McClay. He overrode Mike McCarthy. At the final hour, he went and just traded a fort for Trey. And he even started talking about potentially extending him before Dak. People forgot that. So a lot of people just heard what Brian said. Like, Boss, calm down, Boss. It's preseason. You ain't supposed to show all your hand. Why do y'all keep we saying show your hand? We not talking about showing your hand. We not talking about Brian laying it all out. But even your backup quarterback should be running in the offense within a philosophy that you've been selling us. Yes. Because if your offense is not built to slang it and come out there throwing it like that, then even your backup should show within your philosophy. Just like we seeing with Trey now. But why do when we have the quarterbacks here, we get the guy with the big arm, we want to feature him. We got Trey, we want to feature him. You don't think it could be Mr. Guy that said he like Brian to have difference?
The beautiful thing for networks or, if you will, streaming companies is that the NFL is a 365-day-a-year interest factor. A lot of programming, you have to spend as much to make it, to promote it, as you do to make it. The Cowboys are a soap opera 365 days.
The screening will begin
when it gets slow, I'll stir it up.
Please take your seats.
When it gets slow,
it's wonderful to have the great athletes, have the great players. But there's something more there. There's sizzle, there's emotion. And if you will, there's
it's controversy.
That controversy is good stuff in terms of keeping and having people's attention.
So if you over here, because let me go to my Twitter. I'm gonna show you what people were saying. You know, and if you believe this, that's fine, bro. You can stand on that. That's fine. But you know, I look at this stuff real close, y'all. So it'd be like, this stuff ain't adding up, bro. Let me just show y'all just let me go back to my boy Antoine, I ain't even going off on you. Cause I told him, I said, take it easy on my back. You know what I'm saying? He said, back what, bro? All right, you got it. I don't do all that. Nah, bro, you put goofy by content creator. Yes, you do all that, bro. But see, I got the microphone. I got the bully pulpit, and I'm not going to use it as a bully. I ain't going to do that. You know, I'm going to just address it. And, you know, I'm talking it through. And if you can't see the context of what I'm saying, that's fine, bro. But because I said I will address this. This would be easy. He said, LOL, okay, buddy, do you? Yeah, I mean, when you send a shot like that, don't be surprised when people respond. But let me just show y'all real quick, man. Hold on real quick. So like my boy Jimmy, he said, and I feel like Coach answered the question just as well as he asked it. You know? And then my boy said, it meant nothing. Those same sermons also told you that we see nothing in the preseason from Paycom's perspective that we see when it's real. Much to do about nothing. So a lot of people like, Boss, y'all making a big deal out of it. It's like, hey, this, bro. No, I don't think I'm making a big deal out of it. I think I'm looking at it in good context. And then my boy True Cowboy Talk said, his answer was great. Why give up your scheme? No one knows what we're going to do. And I keep seeing people say that. And it's like, bro, we're not talking about scheme. We're not talking about play calling. We just talking about basic philosophy and style of offense. If it's not your style of offense to come out there slanging, not even your backup should be doing that because it's not your style. You don't practice what you're not gonna do. Can I just say it like that? You don't go practice what you're not gonna do, especially if you're trying to feature one person when you hurting multiple people. So when you featured Joe Milton, you hurt that offensive line and the running back competition. So take it easy on my back. Hold on real quick. We got some super chats. My boy Chris 214. Let me see what Chris 214 talking about. He say, come on, man. Focus. Let me hit love button on my boy. Hold on real quick. It's my dog. And Daisy came with the super chat. Yep. He said, Jerry is more concerned with marketing. Football's not first in Dallas. No, it's not. He's not. And then Daisy say, hey, boss, with the $10. Man, I appreciate the super chat from both of y'all. I'm going to take the calls too, man. Y'all hang out with your boy. We going to be chilling tonight because it's a lot of chaos, man. We got to talk through this, you know? So it's a lot of people out there that's like, man, y'all making it be. It's just preseason. It's like, Jesse Holly had his finger on the pulse. And see, Brian, he's smooth. He talked through it. He don't read too much into it. Look at my history. I'm not gonna show everything. It's like, nah, we weren't saying that. None of us saying that. But the style of offense should match because y'all are working on it as a group. So to be like, we wanted to feature Joe. What's the logic in featuring Joe? Can somebody explain that to me? What's the logic in we want to see him throw it around? What's the logic in that? If you got a logical explanation, I'm open. But nah, I'm not mad at Jesse Holly. I'm proud of Jesse. I'm proud that he asked a tough question because you got two sides. You got people like me that's like, that didn't match what you've been saying. And Jesse asked a question for the people like me. And then when he gave the answer, I still was like,
oh, you see this guy? See this guy? Number one bullshit guy. He do the wee woo.
But I was happy Jesse asked it. I was like, I feel worse now that he answered. Oh man, I can't wait to take these calls. I know y'all gonna be fired today. I can feel it. So, this is the thing, man. This channel, see, we been showed y'all that Jerry does this. And I got some thoughts on Jerry, what he said at the blue carpet, right? I'm gonna just be frank. I feel ashamed. I feel ashamed for the fans. I feel ashamed for the people that really pour their heart into ideas and stuff like that. It's nothing worse than you fighting and you come look up and then everybody like not putting it out the same intensity as you. But let me ask y'all a question for you executives. Where did Jerry get this strategy from? Where did he get this publicity strategy from? I'm gonna see if y'all, one of my favorite sayings that Boss says is, take notes, it's gonna be on the test. But I'm gonna see if y'all been paying attention because I showed this before. Where did Jerry get this publicity strategy from? My waves coming in too, y'all see them? I cut my hair 2 weeks ago. My waves are already coming in. I'm at some fat balls too. My waves gonna be sick. I've been working on them things. My boy say that old text, man. Nah, not text Shrimp. Not text Shrimp. Nah, it ain't text Shrimp. Nah, I like how y'all trying though. Y'all remember this name, it's gonna be on the test. Dan Burke from CBS.
Right now, not at all. My experience has been, and I hope that our fans would understand that I do know how to keep it stirred up.
Most agents get mad as hell if I talk to the player.
I wasn't trying to do that. Hold on.
So you don't even have talks if they had their way about it.
My bad.
If you see what I mean.
I missed that.
And so my point is,
Yeah, the CBS report.
it's a miss clock on the same.
Thing that to factor here.
Man, hold on, man. I got the wrong clip in here. But I queued up the wrong clip. But it came from Dan Burke. This is where he got it from. He got it from that guy right there. So when he first bought the Cowboys, he was trying to figure out how to stay relevant. And so he talked to this CBS executive and he started teaching them how to make football a soap opera. And that's how you're able to make money even when it's slow. So that's why you'll see him do stuff like, I don't even know the agent's name. Or you'll see him go out there and say, and then he always gear it up too. He gears it up. Should I have paid Diggs and Steele? Because he literally said, I wish I had the clip because I was finna play the whole clip where he gave the background. Do y'all want me to pull it? Because I can find it if y'all patient. Do y'all want me to go find the whole clip? Because I can show you. Because he give the entire background story with Dan Burke. Do y'all want me to pull it? It might be a little bit awkward silence, but if you want it, I will pull it. But I'm giving you the truth of what happened. And so Dan Burke taught him that you sometimes got to create controversy and that somebody say pull it. I'm going to pull it. My boy Chris 214 said pull it. All right. Y'all give me 1 second. My boy said we patient. All right. I got you. I like that pressure. Y'all be patient now. My boy Chris 214 say, we patient. My boy say, pull it. Hey, I love it. So, hey, for all the people that said pull it, I got to play this clip one more time, man. It's a perfect clip for the pull it people.
So he didn't get a lot of opportunities anyway. So to say way too many times, where's the film? Show me those things. Show me him not disengaging and him getting blocked easily and being all the things you're saying. Show him.
All the things you saying, show him. I love that clip. I might have to put that in my intro. Shit. Hold on real quick. So I did that show April 2nd. That's all I needed to know. So now I know when I did the show. Now I know where I probably put that. All right. Thank y'all for being patient. Chris 214 said, let me play this clip one more time, man. Let me play this clip one more time. I can see, I love it.
So he didn't get a lot of opportunities anyway. So to say way too many times, where's the film? Show me those things. Show me him not disengaging and him getting blocked easily and being all the things you're saying. Show him.
All the things you're saying. Show him.
Now, I know that you know every time this subject comes up, it makes news, but yesterday, I believe it was yesterday, I've actually got a couple of coaches in addition to Jimmy that I would want to put in the Ring of Honor, and as you can probably guess, in the last 24 hours, that has gone everywhere. Do you get tired of talking about this subject? And if not, can we talk about it some more right now?
Not at all. My experience
I don't get tired of talking about this at all.
has been, and I hope that our fans would understand that I do know how to keep it stirred up.
I want y'all to understand what he's saying by that. Jerry is literally saying that I play with y'all emotions on purpose. I want y'all to understand that. That when y'all like, man, just pay him, man. You're like, I'm keeping it stirred up. What you talking about?
Yeah.
I visited right before I bought the Cowboys with one of the great people in media, and his name was Dan Berg.
What my boy Koye say? Show him. I told y'all that boy name was Dan Berg. But I say it's going to be on the test. You need to know this history, man. You got to know where this game came from. Dan Burke. Now listen to what Dan taught him.
And he was just bought ESPN, and he was chairman of ABC. And they said you got an hour with him. 12 hours later, we were still together. Nice. And he said...
that boy said, you got an hour with him. He said 12 hours later, we were still together. In other words, I charmed him so much that we were sitting there still talking 12 hours later. That's why he said nice.
We got to have football and television. Got to have it. One, it's at the perfect time of the year. It's when you culminate the sport, football. But it happens in the fourth quarter and a little in the first, and that's when you want the decision makers in front of the TV set. Secondly, it's got a lot of breaks, 30-second, natural, unintrusive breaks. We get to talk more about our people who support us, but throw all that away. The most important thing when we make a movie at ABC, we have to spend every bit as much promoting it as we do making it. Football's not like that. Football is a soap opera in between games, and in the season, out of the season, year-round, the NFL is. We can't do without it, and not only that, that extra soap opera needs to have a little bite to it. It doesn't need to be softballs.
Yeah. So when he go out there and he say, didn't I say we would go as far as Dak would take us? How far did we go? See, that was some bite to that. He had bite to that, right? That was insulting Dak. And what does that generate? He's stirring it up. I don't even know the agent name. That's bite to it. What is he doing? Jerry just said the best agent? He don't know his name? See, you don't even have to win to generate the publicity and the advertising from this. You just creating a bite. So when he's sitting at that first press conference and he just say, should I had paid Diggs? Should I had paid Steele? And shoot, I'm concerned about Micah missing 6 games knowing he only missed 4. See, all of those are bites. See, my problem is this though. It also seems to be only the players of color that get that bite. That's what bothers me. Because when I look at all these other players, you don't use this particular strategy with them. I don't see it. Now, if you can tell me an example where he did this with Romo, I'm waiting. If you can tell me when he did this with Zach Martin, and Zach Martin deserved the bite. He skipped the line over all these young players. He had a market-setting contract. Did he get any bite? No. Now, that would have generated some controversy if you would have went at him, but you didn't choose to do that, did you? You never went at Sean Lee, even though he stayed injury-prone. So when I start looking at the people that you tend to bring up for a bite, now, I can say there's a white coach that you bit. You bit Mike McCarthy. When you start openly talking about Dan Quinn, yeah, that was a bite of a white coach. So I'm being balanced. But when it comes to the players, I'd be like, bro, you seem to choose the colors for this marketing ploy. I'm just keeping it real, bro. Now, if you got an example to refute that, I'm open. But let me just tell my brothers of the lighter hue this. When we talk about a pattern of what we see and we show the pattern, don't just come in here talking about race baiting and all that kind of stuff. See, some of y'all disrespectful when we talking about legitimate patterns. We not talking about one-offs. We talking about legitimate. So you say reach Ty Howard? Well, give me some examples. Because I can give you examples of the blacks, Ty Howard. I can give you the examples of the black. Because I could tell you that it was Tank where Steven came out and said, he's no Von Miller. He's no Khalil Mack. Yeah, that had bite to it, didn't it? Yeah. Give me some examples, Ty Howard. If I'm reaching, show me where he did this with some of the white players. Especially when you go out there and you openly say, should I had paid Steele? Should I had paid Diggs? And then you go out there and pay Ferg on a down year? See, a lot of y'all scared to discuss this stuff because a lot of people got y'all trained not to even talk about when we've been treated unfairly or with bias. It don't always even mean that it's hardcore racism. Sometimes it's bias. But then when you bring it up, they try to shut you up. It's like, nah, bro. It's too many people died for causes, died for equal treatment for me to get silent now. No, sir, it ain't gonna happen with me. It's gonna probably happen for somebody else, but it's not gonna happen with me. But notice this bite. Yeah, he said he hasn't. Not that one I can recall. And hey, Nate, I'm open. If somebody say, boss, actually, he did it to Romo. When? That's all I want to know. When? Yeah. If you can tell me, I will publicly say, you know what? Somebody gave me a good example. You know what they try to bring up? They'll say, Zach Martin, he was like, we need to move on. We could probably have to move on without Zach Martin when he held out. Is that bite? See, be honest. Is that bite? Be honest. That ain't no damn bite. That's a false equivalency, and you know it. And this the type of stuff. Let me also say one more thing too to my black brothers and sisters. Sometimes Jerry's smart enough not to go at the white players, because guess what? The white fans ain't gonna tolerate it. They ain't gonna tolerate it. See, when he go at the black players, it be us with the pitchforks too. Hating on Diggs, it be us with them pitchforks. But if he would have went at Ferg, it would have been a whole lot of people like, man, you better pay Ferg. Oh, if he would have went at Zach Martin, them white fans would have went off on Jerry. They would have been like, boy, you better pay him. So some of this is also our fault, because you know why? We don't call the shit out. See, they'll call it out. Black people, grow you some backbone. Stop letting them gaslight you like racism is over. No, it's not, man. No, it's not. And then if you coward enough to just say, hey, I don't even want to discuss it. Well, they gonna keep doing it. So what it is.
Now, you can go too far with a lot of the issues, but it's important to have that edge to it. I took a lesson right there.
Yeah, see? There it is. From Dan Burke. And let me tell you something. I know I lose white fans when I talk like that. I'm okay with that. Because some white fans, they very impatient, even in the discussion of race. Oh, I didn't come here to hear that. Well, brother, my people being affected, so I'm going to occasionally talk about it. So if you just want to hear me talk sports, this ain't the channel. I'm not going to shy away from issues like this. I'm not going to tap dance to try to, I'm just not going to do it. Because see, I saw a lot of commitment when a lot of y'all wanted segregation. Y'all didn't even want our money. So when we would show up, y'all would say whites only. That was a commitment to segregation. I'm committed to equality. Therefore, I speak on it. So if it bothers you, more than likely you insensitive. Let me just keep it real. That's what it is. And it's just too many of us that pay the cost for us to be cowards. Like, forgive me for playing a race card. Do you know how suckery we sound when we say that? Hey man, you can't, come on now. Don't bring up race. Well, yeah. So then when it's your people that keep getting the bite, you can tap dance to that. I'm not. You can. I'm not. That's simple.
And think about it, over the last several years when it gets slow, I know how to stir it up a little bit.
Have we waited long enough?
Having said that, my experience has been, whether it really be the Hall of Fame or certainly our Ring of Honor, that there's more talk before you go in and the debate of whether you should or not than there is after you get in. And so consequently, there is more talk, more interest in the people.
We got a super chat. He said, Jerry's so cold with it, his bite had bite look at the speech he made. Yeah, man. Like, listen, man. Keystone. Like, this is so insulting, bro. To people like you, bro. To people like Keystone, who put in hours of off-season work to find sleepers for this team. And this man tells you to your face, I hope my fans understand that I know how to keep it stirred up. And when I do it, it's gonna have bite to it. So all of y'all that's serious, it's a spit in your face. Can I be all the way honest? How can we support this? How can we support somebody openly telling you I play with you? It has to be some form of pushback on this. Why would I give you all of my loyalty when you giving me 60% of yours? Why would I go out here and buy up the whole store to support and rep when you ain't buying up what it takes to really keep this team healthy?
That have worked to build the franchise and be a part of its excellence on the field, there's more interest before it happens than other. And Jimmy, in this particular case, has absolutely gotten more attention and gets more verbiage and more anything about it than any way he would have whether he's in or not.
Now, this was the guy. Let's say so basically, Jimmy was the guy that didn't even see his own kids play football because he was managing your team while you was hemorrhaging money. So he was losing like $1 million a day or something. Like, credit to Jerry for that. I'ma always give Jerry credit for basically taking a huge risk, bought a bankrupt Dallas Cowboys, but he delegated football to Jimmy, and Jimmy handled it. Jimmy came up with the valuation sheet that they still use to this day. That valuation sheet that we always use in the offseason, Jimmy innovated it. It wasn't trades before Jimmy. Keep in mind, it was no such thing as big trades. Jimmy was the one that brought that in. The Herschel Walker deal was Jimmy. Jerry signed off on it, but it was Jimmy's vision to finesse Minnesota, the Vikings, and he finessed them for draft picks. Now, the guy that built the foundation is the same guy that you openly admitted that you used him for over 30 years for just raw publicity when it got slow.
Listen, I'm going to, the way that we do the Ring of Honor is that I don't go around all year long sitting down calculating who ought to be in the Ring of Honor. That's not the way it works. I get tons of input from the people that are in it, from the people that played with them, players that played with them, coached them, or in that matter.
I don't even want to listen to this no more. I showed you already. We got insulted again this week. He insulted us this week. Michael Parsons waiting, and he talking about, players, and he literally was like building a team. Who cares? The real thing is knowing how to build wealth through manufactured controversy. Why is Boss dressed up like this? Boss has already made up his mind. Why would I give my best to an owner like that? So Boss is back on that money hunt. You understand? So, because I do content to win championships. But why would I do content to win championships and he playing with me?
Let's get it out the way.
Okay, let's start Cowboys.
Because I'm with you on that.
Denzel.
Don't interrupt the He just said he's with me on that. Elaborate on what you mean by that.
Well, to say I'm with you, we must first then know where you are.
That's right.
Where are you?
You know where I'm at.
No, I don't.
Black Cat running around that franchise, that Dallas Cowboy franchise. They ain't going to do anything in the near future. They're going to lose like they always do when it counts.
That's true.
That's
and your team is who?
Pittsburgh Steelers.
Where's your terrible towel?
That's a sucker move. Talking about Pittsburgh Steelers. Steven Smith done switched up so many teams.
I don't have it. Right.
You do it out. That's what happened. I like Pittsburgh. Mm-hmm. I don't like what Dallas is doing. I know they're making a lot of money, and I'm happy for the owner. But the fans ain't happy. I've been a fan. I grew up in Mount Vernon, uptown.
Money earning.
The Red Raiders, we were the Red Raiders in the 60s. I was the running back, and we used to shift like the Cowboys.
Landry.
So I said, the Cowboys play like us. Right. I've been a Cowboy fan since the 60s. He's making it hard for me. Wow. Not to be a fan, because I'm still a Cowboy fan.
He's so balanced in what he's saying. He's so balanced. He talk just like everyday real Cowboy fans. He said, no, I'm shit. Listen, y'all, I went to war behind this at a conference. Listen, most people, most people, get out the way, boss. Most people, they put an American flag. This was my professional pendant that I was walking around with, talking business. And I told everybody, take it easy on my back.
Take it easy on my back.
And I will walk them right into my punch. What do you mean, boss? Walk them into your punch. When you was a hater, honestly, this was a good icebreaker. Like, if you want to build rapport fast, and if you want to really just talk business where the ice is broken quickly, put this star on you. So I got the star. People would look at it and be like, we got a problem. I would tell them that too. We got a problem. And I would tell them, they say turn my mic up. Okay. Can y'all hear me now? Okay, I should be loud. Okay. Thank you for telling me to turn my mic up. So I would say, listen, most people put an American lapel pin. But why would I do that when I can beat it with America's team? They would love it. They would be like, you mother. But that's why Denzel is perfect. He said, no, I rep my boys. I was a Cowboy fan before Jerry. That's true. My mama was preaching to me about the Cowboys before Jerry bought the team. This is true. This is facts, right? So that's what, man, Denzel was.
I'm still gonna have the star on the side of the hat. But he ain't thinking about us. He's thinking about his pocket. But he ain't thinking about us. He's thinking about his pocket. I'm still a Cowboy fan. I'm still gonna have the star on the side of the hat. But he ain't thinking about us. He's thinking about his pocket. I'm still a Cowboy fan. I'm still gonna have the star on the side of the hat. But he ain't thinking about us. He's thinking about his pocket.
Okay. I mean, says it all.
Get Jerry Jones on the phone.
Get him on the phone. What does he say? You tell me. What does he say?
He says that
he's getting rich.
My Cowboys, we're the most successful brand in sports. You know.
You mean in terms of what? Championship?
No, of course he can't say championship. He can't say championship. He's talking about recognition, notoriety, dollars and cents.
In sports?
I said, but in the end,
more than the Yankees?
You haven't been in an NFC championship game or a Super Bowl in 30 years. 30 years.
Well, Dan Burke taught him how to get all that money without doing that. Just throw Dak under the bus. Just throw Steele under the bus. Throw Mike McCarthy under the bus. Go on a fan when you're on a losing streak and act like you finna fire everybody. Yeah. Y'all remember when he did that? You ain't gotta win. If he like, I can be the wealthiest owner, I ain't gotta win. Just every now and then insult my best player, the dark ones. That's gonna generate some controversy. Bingo. So anyway, yeah, man. This week was chaotic, bruh. That's why, listen, y'all know I go live almost every day. I won't go do it because sometimes I got to sleep on it. Sometimes I got to say, you know what, man? Take it easy on my back. Let me chill. Let me digest this.
Take it easy on my back.
Just take it easy on my back. So, this week was crazy. But it's putting me in a place where bosses go make some decisions. Boss gotta make some decisions. And you know the person that I feel sorry for the most? Well, not the most. I feel sorry for Will McClay. Because this man has a Hall of Fame mind. This man literally knows how to tailor his personnel departments to the changing coaches. And this passive Jerry is literally wasting a Hall of Fame mind. If Will McClay was with any other team, especially with full autonomy, they likely win 3 Super Bowls. Take it easy on my back.
Take it easy on my back.
So now, let's deal with the little boxing match that happened. A good boxing match. I'm gonna be fair. Okay. Because some people will think, oh, Boss, he bumped shoulders with LC. So he should be going at him. Nah. It ain't about that. It's all about show me. It's all about show me, because I said I was going to finish with that. Because this is important. Because ultimately, I want the space to be a place of what the space is supposed to be, in my opinion. We are low-key a check. Okay? We're a check against each other. We usually and historically have been a check on bias and trash takes by old media. That's what we really was known for. New media was the people that would check their work and be like, no, what you saying on Dak is a lie. And we would check it. But then we also are a check on each other. Now, I want y'all to understand something. When I first met Okoye, I met Okoye bumping his shoulder. I didn't agree with his Dez take. I didn't agree with his Heat take, with his film. I was like, man, get that out of here with them lowlights. I was frankly disrespectful. I was. But I'm always basically willing to go to war over stuff I believe in. Okoye is... This is what I say about Okoye. From talking to him. He's a lawyer dude. See, Okoye will know you wrong, and he sometimes will elect not to expose you. I know that for a fact. He cover for some of them homies. He do. I don't ever want him to cover for me. If I'm in error, you could do just like what you did with LC. You can play me in error and show the film on me wrong. Cause guess what? If you right, I'ma send you the link. That's exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna say the link is on the way. We go talk this out in the public, dog. And if you put hands on me, I'm gonna take my L. Cause guess what? Me taking the L is the Cowboys winning. Cause he proved it with the film. Hold on, we got a super chat. He said Micah should be getting reps. Instead, Jerry will have him miss the first game for drama. I support whatever decision you make, boss. Yeah. See, listen. Man, I'm just being honest, bro. Like, how can you be like serious, bro, and watching leadership like this? You wasting your time. How can you be in this for a championship? And the very person in charge is like, yeah, talent, controversy. Nah, bro. Gotta make a man decision sometime, bro. You know. And then another thing I got to be honest about is when you watch the market and you be like, y'all don't even want the truth. Y'all, not the people that's in here, but a majority of the fans, they can't, bruh. They can't handle the truth, bruh.
You can't handle the truth.
You listen. The saddest thing is this. Okoye was telling the truth on Mazi. And this is the thing I like about, let me tell you something about Okoye. If he get into that film, bro, and if he see different, he don't give a damn who he talking to. He gonna go at you. So, let me say this. Okoye saw the turn of Anthony Brown before I did. He saw him turning finally after 6 years into a solid pro before I did. Cause I was like, man, shut up, man.
Oh, hell no.
Shut up. Okay, Okoye was like, boss, go take another look. I said, because it's you and because I know how you roll, I'm gonna look. And then I took another look. I say, shit, actually, Anthony Brown is playing much better. But the person who saw it first, I would even say the original Mr. Show Me, Okoye. So, I gotta handle this because y'all listen to this.
Boom, I'm seeing what y'all saying. All right, that's cool though, right? So let me get back to it. All right. And let's press play on the rest of it because I'm showing you what I'm talking about.
Better, it was negligible. There was no.
So he didn't get a lot of opportunities anyway. So to say way too many times, where's the film? Show me those things. Show me him not disengaging and him getting blocked easily and being all the things you're saying. Show him.
Oh man, I love that. Show him. So this is the sad part. This is the truth too. The sad part and the truth is I was somebody that was falling for the massive amount of propaganda against Mazi. Can I be transparent? Can I be honest? Certain things can get in your subconscious that you'll take as true because you've been hearing it a lot. And so I'm gonna give you a perfect example. We was trying to figure out one take. So 3 months ago, we did our own film breakdown. Me, Henny. Let me show you. Let me show you. I ain't gonna tell you, I'm gonna show you. We did our own film breakdown. Right? And men, and listen, anybody that know Hen speak his mind, bruh. If you playing bad, if it's anybody that you gotta say, bro, please don't cuss, bro. Please, bro. Please. It's him. If it's anybody that would shoot you right in your head, it's Hen. So me and Hen was watching, and guess what? We watched the whole year live. And we was going game by game, play by play. Year one. And me and Hen start saying about mid-season, man, Mazi not playing bad. Yeah, take it easy on my back.
Take it easy on my back.
And then we both in this film session, you can go to it. You can go watch it. And this one, I just cut it down to an hour, right? So I'm watching it. And we looked at each play, bro. And you know what the film really said? This is the crazy thing about that back and forth with AOC and Okoye. Both was a little bit right. A little bit. So I think AOC kind of got over his skis a little bit. But on some things, he was right. Year one, Mazi did struggle on doubles. Year one. And see, I got the film proof to, you can go watch. Listen, this is what I recommend everybody do. Go turn on the film session we did and turn off the volume. Don't listen to our commentary and let it play. Let it play. Okay. And you will see Mazi hustle was excellent. So all this, he don't love football. I'm like, bruh, that shit don't match the film.
Oh, hell no.
It just don't, bruh. No. If you really turn it on and you put your eyes on Mazi, you be like, Mazi actually showed more heart than most of the squad.
Take it easy on my back.
But as a rookie, he did struggle on doubles. That's true. Me and him was saying it. And we summed it up after year one. We was like, and then this is what Hen said, and y'all know Hen the killer, bro. Y'all know Hen don't play. Hen said, bro, this wasn't like I thought. And I said, me neither. I said, I thought it was going to be worse than this, which shows what? The noise got into our subconscious. And we showed every play. Now, the teams that he struggled with, his worst, his rookie year, because we looked at every game. Philly, Detroit. Everybody else, the boy played good. And he struggled occasionally on doubles. Then we looked at year two. And this time we had a packed house. We had DMV in the building. We had Henny in the building. And we had an offensive lineman, Lou, in the building looking at year two. And year two, Mazi was good. So when the Okoye say, where are y'all getting this bus from? He ain't lying. He just telling you the truth. Now, one of the most important things about Okoye and what he said is that and listen, I'm not acting like, and see, this is where I said I bump shoulders with you, but I still can be fair, even though I bump shoulders with you. It's possible sometimes for stuff to get in our subconscious. Because I'm admitting it got in mine. I'm being very transparent. Me and Henny was admitting live, bro, this is not what I thought it was going to be. I was thinking Mazi was going to be bad. It's showing me that, y'all want me to tell you the truth, that Mazi is honestly just low-hanging fruit. He just low-hanging fruit. Now, let me tell you where I commend the hell out of Okoye on this video. I commend him because what he did great on, he showed Dexter Lawrence in comparison. So that was powerful because it showed you that Dexter Lawrence was getting knocked out too. So he was basically showing, is it Mazi or is it us and our typical cowboy tiki torches? where we get the flames and we start going at guys who actually playing good or sometimes our best. Because I'm going to say this. I know I piss off my content creator brothers and sisters. I know. I ain't trying to, but I do. I do. So like, I was talking to my boy Black, and he was like, boss, you can't worry about at all if people upset because you telling the truth. I'm like, you're right. He said, people that's not putting out the right content, they're going to catch strays, even on accident. You just got to live with that. I like, you right. So like, I know I pissed off some people with my takes on Jay Tor. Yeah. I was telling the truth, wasn't it? See, now all them people that was mad at me over Jay Tor, because I was saying y'all hyping him, y'all not really breaking him down right. You showing a flash of him. You not showing the inconsistency of him. Because I looked at UCLA as well. Oh, yeah. People got offended at that. So, if I could say something to my content creator brothers and sisters, we got to learn how to spar. It's too sensitive. We get sensitive over wars. You know what we act like? When I say wars, ideal wars. Me and Big called it crooked pastors. When you really about the truth, you don't mind somebody challenging your doctrine. When you really want what's best for the sheep and the people, you open up your doors for somebody to challenge what you believe openly. You cool with that. But when you a manipulative, controlling pastor, you try to keep all your sheep to yourself, and you try to control the narrative within those sheep because it's really about you growing from them. See, that's why you see sometimes this pettiness and stuff with the content creators, because we worried about how we look in the public. And I was open and honest when I said, when Jay Tuck called me out, and he did it polite, but I literally was embarrassed. I'm being straight up. When he said, boss, you keep saying that Graham Barton played left tackle. No, he didn't. I was like, nah, bro. I'm almost certain he did. I watched him play left. He like, nah, I'm looking at it. I'm not seeing nowhere he played. He never was trying to embarrass me, but I got hit. And thank God he said, oh, my bad, bro. He actually did. It was his freshman year. You right. But that was a test. That was an open test. Was I going to try to talk out of it, fast talk? Nah, it was like, nah. So I wish we was a space. We not. But I wish we was a space where we could challenge each other without all the pettiness. Because I'm going to tell you, I promise you, I pray to God Okoye do me like this. I pray he say, boss, this is where boss is wrong. I ain't gonna be offended. I'm gonna be like, send a link, bro. You know we gotta go through this together. And if you're right, shit, good job. You made me better. I'm smarter. My Cowboys are better. Thank you. Yeah. Cause man, because this goes with it. This is what we supposed to do. When y'all saw the war between Henny, Team Weapon, Landlord, Star, me, Team Trenches, and Lou, that war was real. But guess what? In some things, I had to humble myself to the facts in which they showed. So, because Henny and Landlord, they some killers. They killers. Them dudes can fight. So they were fighting your boy Boss, and they showed the history of receivers. And they like, Boss, that weapon you keep saying go be there in a second, it's not. And they showed it. And I was watching them, and they was killing my case. They was putting all kind of bullets in Boss. Because the Cowboys was first, I told them boys, I said, y'all doing Satan's work. And they started laughing. I said, nah, this good work. You got me. So I can't push that because that's likely not going to happen. And they was right. Them weapons, it was a run on them weapons, and they called it. But I came around to their truth because they proved it. They showed it.
So he didn't get a lot of opportunities anyway. So to say way too many times, where's the film? Show me those things. Show me him not disengaging and him getting blocked easily and being all the things you're saying. Show him.
Show him. And so I'm gonna tell Cowboy, the community. I'm gonna tell the content creators. I'm gonna be honest. I see too much ego on the space. I see it. It's a lot of ego. A lot of y'all real mad at me over Booker. A lot of y'all real mad at me over Jay Toa. Cause y'all was pushing him and I was pushing back. Now some of y'all took accidental strays. I wasn't shooting directly at you, but if you made a film where you hyped Jay Tour as taking out Mazi, I probably called you out and didn't even know I was calling you out. You took a stray. If you offended at that, you should have sent a link. You should have said, boss, nah, I disagree. I would have said, let's talk it out. Because if you right, I'm gonna rock with you. But you gotta show me where a 7th rounder is gonna come out and bow. And guess what? Now that the film is out, now everybody done did a full about face. Is Boss gonna get an apology? Nope. Ain't nobody gonna say, you know, Boss, he been saying that don't trust no 7th rounder to be your hero. He been saying that for 3 years. Now, in the off season, I was the bad guy. Hopefully, do I still got my button? I better have my button. Yeah. Yeah. This was me in the off season.
You don't have the guts to be what you want.
Hold on.
You don't have the guts to be what you want to be. You need people like me. You need people like me so you can point your fucking fingers and say, that's the bad guy. What'll that make you? Good? You're not good. You just know how to hide, how to lie. Me, I don't have that problem. Me, I always tell the truth. Even when I lie. So say good night to the bad guy. Come on.
Yeah. So now people, man, we can't trust Jay Toy. I said, I mean, goddamn, bro, I've been telling y'all. Been showing you history, evidence. I've been showing you. So y'all had to wait to preseason 1 and now say, man, we can't trust Jay. Yeah, see, that's that ego. That's trying to be right. That's crooked pastoring. You worried about how you come across to your flock versus wanting it to be just about the truth. And see, some of us like that in the chat. I saw people just slaughtering Mazi. Now I'm out here saying and can prove, bruh, I got a whole year of film. All you got to do is go turn it on. I got a whole year of film where you can double check. You know what people was in the chat saying? Oh, Mazi stands. You just love Mazi. It's like, bro, no. I got evidence, bro. You can actually go look at it. Like, go look, bro. It's raw. I ain't put no edits on it, nothing. You can just go turn it on. Let it play. If I'm lying, it's go show. And we lying on Mazi. Let me just say it straight up. It's lies on Mazi. My boy Imp straight up called out Brian Broaddus. He called him out. He said, hey, bro, I don't see what you saying. I don't see it. And that's what we supposed to do. Like, I respect Brian Broaddus. I respect everything about him. Yeah. But if he say something that's off, I'm not finna kiss his ass. Because the Cowboy's supposed to be first. And he not above being wrong, just like I was wrong on Mazi. All of us gonna get it wrong at some point. So, no, if we supposed to be independent, then you supposed to say, nah, bro, I don't see it. Now, if you can show me, I'm open. But you have to show me. Show me, dog.
So he didn't get a lot of opportunities anyway. So to say way too many times, where's the film? Show me those things. Show me him not disengaging and him getting blocked easily and being all the things you're saying. Show him.
Yeah, show him. So I love how he summed it up, and I'm gonna take some calls. I love how he summed it up. Look,
because I'm looking at it and it's not there. Now I'm gonna go back because you can't possibly be talking about this preseason game. If you are, I'm not addressing you, bro. And that's all of y'all.
I love that. And let me tell you something, man. That's the thing I always respect about Koye. Once he really get like his hands around somebody by the film, he don't give a damn. He gonna stay flat-footed and he not gonna shake. He not gonna shake, bro. He gonna stay flat-footed. And I'm gonna tell you something, man. You gotta be careful. It's a lot of our own people. This ain't no shot at AOC. Don't even think I'm talking about him. I'm telling you just how content is, period. It's a lot of people. It's a lot of people who will literally shoot their own people for content. It's a lot of media people. If you listen close, they tell you, they'll say, I root for drama. I want drama. If it bleeds, it reads. Like, you want drama? How about silence? How about no drama? Nah, I want the drama. Cause everybody listens. But shit, you ain't no different than Jerry. Y'all better pay attention. Man, you better pay attention what's out here, man. Yeah. So I'm gonna take some calls real quick, man. Let's get it going, y'all. I'm gonna throw up the phone. Turn on these phones, man. Talk to the people. This is a long show, man. But hey, had to be said. So, all I want, man, I just want us to win. That's all. I don't take Jared serious, though. I've been listening to him close and close. Jared don't care, bro. He cares about winning, but that's like fourth on his list. He already to the point of telling you. So it's like, you ain't gonna tell me to my face you ain't serious, and then I'd be like, yes you are, you're serious. No, you're not, bro. You done said it enough. I do believe that you're not serious, bro. So if you're not serious, then that mean I gotta change.
Welcome to my one number.
Boss ain't gonna never be no sucker.
Muted.
Let's go. Chris 214.
What's up? What's up, man? How's it going?
What's up with him, my brother?
Oh, not much, man. Just hanging in there, dog. I'm a little sick, but hey.
Me too.
I'm still hanging in.
Ooh.
Took
Water.
Me some NyQuil.
Yeah. NyQuil, water, fruit, sleep.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Yeah, man.
You'll knock it out in 2 days. I knocked mine out like Mike Tyson.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I ain't even worried about it.
What's up?
But yeah, man. Yeah, man. Just trying to echo what you were saying. Like, man, there's some landmines out here, man, in the Cowboy community. And to be honest, bro, it's like it's easy work for them just knowing how our fan base is. Like the majority of Cowboy fans, they
casual.
They not like us in the chat. Like they don't do watch parties and watch until the 6th round of like the draft. Like we really be in this type of stuff. Like we diehards for real. We pay attention. We analyze everything. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
So whenever you have creators, you know, it's easy work. Like I'm gonna say 80%, in my opinion. Oh, like they casuals, man. They come on, man. Like it's
you can manipulate. You can manipulate the casuals.
You getting the check?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
The conference has been locked.
You know, it's just be careful with who you watch, man. And again, I'm not calling out anybody either, but just be careful because I mean, there's some people, you know, I listen to them. You know, I can form my own opinion, and you know, like I really like film. Like I really like when people show what they're talking about.
Show me.
So that's why, yeah, man. Like that's why I rock with your show because everything you say, you show it. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
No, it's very, very, very important to me.
Yeah, Show Me is making a comeback though. And keep in mind, I do want to let y'all know whenever I show these clips like this, I don't get paid. You know, so whenever, if y'all want to support this type of content, man, make sure y'all give to the CashApp because they go cut my ad dollars off. It's at BossCowboySports on my CashApp. But no, because it's a cost to show people too. It's a cost. So that's one thing. When a Okoye show them films, he ain't getting paid on that, bro. You gotta put some money in his pocket, bro. You know, real talk. Because he's taking a hit to give you the truth. Put it like that.
Right. Hey, no, like so. Why is it that film don't pay?
Okay, good question. Because some of these clips can be by the NFL. Because if they show it on any broadcast, they own it. So we watching the film and we don't know what they clipped out. So once we get it, they'll take it. They'll be like, that's the 5 seconds. You know, now you done showed the whole hour. That 5 seconds belong to us here.
Yeah, okay, got you.
So we go take your whole video revenue. We're like, damn. Yeah, so like for instance, so like right. So Baldy, he'll show the all 22. He'll do it from his phone, but once he talk about it, they own it. Even the 22. But you can show the 22 if the NFL never showed a clip in that 22, but we don't know when we showing. It could be play 80, and they'll be like, got him.
Gotcha.
And then because it's the Cowboys, they go show our clips. That's a good question, though. I'm glad you asked, because now I was able to explain. Yep.
Oh, okay, cool. Well, all right, man. That's all I had, man. I need to go to sleep.
Man, hey.
I got to knock this stuff out, dog.
If it make you feel better, I'm going to be up early with you, bro. 3 a.m. with you. All right? I'm even hit you up to let you know I'm up. So you say, damn, boss did say he go get up at 3. Yeah. I got you, though. I got you. We go thug it out together, bro. And if you need, even if you need to call me, bro, because you tired, hit me, bro. You know my number.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right, man. That's Chris 214.
All right, man.
It's my bro. All right. All right, we got Smoke. Smoke.
Yo, what's up, boss?
What's up with it, man?
Man, so far tonight, boy. Can't lie, bro.
Yeah, film don't lie.
Man, people need to hear that, bro. They need to hear it. They really do, man. You're on point like a mother. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
Yeah, Smoke. You know, and let me just say one thing about my boy Smoke that I really appreciate. Smoke support me, but he don't bop me. Like Smoke will tell me quick when he disagree. You know, and I appreciate that about you, Smoke. Like it's a healthy pushback with you. You know, and we need more of that where people push back and okay with the pushback. It just make us all better. Yeah. What's on your mind, boy?
Not much, man. Shoot, man. Same thing all the way, bro. Oh, by the way, brother, you're clean as hell tonight, my man.
Man, thank
you. Just looking at it. I can't even front.
Hey, man, thank you, bro. Listen, man, I feel a little naked, bro. I'm trying to get them waves back, bro. I got my hair cut, man. Got the booty face, bro. I'm over here like, weird face looking at.
Yo, I was looking at the haircut. People were like, about a couple of days ago, I was like, man, this dude's haircut is sharp as hell, boy.
Man.
So, anyway, man, hey, man, people need to start worrying, bro. They really need to start worrying, man. I mean, it is what it is right about now, bro. You can't get around it, you know?
Yeah. It's still things we can do, though, you know? Like,
you
know, we still got up until the trade deadline, you know what I mean? I think we go struggle game 1. Hope I'm wrong, but I don't have confidence going against Philly with J Tool. I'm just being honest. I think it's too much on that rookie, man.
Bro.
Huh?
You know what's so funny, man?
What's that?
You know I was talking to you about that Wall 2.0 show.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Look,
talk to me.
To me, bro. This is just me saying this. I don't know how everybody else feels.
Yeah.
But like, you think about it. Like when we got Ty Smith, we got him a year before BB, right?
Right.
And a year after BB, we got Guyton. I mean, now we got Booker. How do you think we built his line? It's kind of like the same thing.
I agree.
They built it from within, bro. Like, look, for real, bro. I'm gonna tell everybody out there, go watch this Wall 2.0. It kind of reminds you of what we're doing right this minute. So, go watch it. There's a lot of nuggets in it, man.
Nah,
a lot of nuggets
I'm
in it, bro.
with you. No, I'm with you. Now, I'm all the way with you on that. And I should. You know, that's a whole nother conversation. But nah.
That's worth to show up, bro. I mean, I don't want to get blown out. I mean, if we show up and lose by maybe 3, if we win by at least about 3, I would be ecstatic, bro. Like, we actually showed up. We're not at the bottom of the list for NFC East, bro. That's what I feel about it.
I feel you, but I say this. If I'm just being honest, bro, every team that ran the ball on us aggressively last year blew us out, except San Fran.
Yeah, they did.
And our trenches are worse this year.
Oh.
So, but I'm not defeated. I want to be clear on that. I'm not defeated. I look at it like a stepping stone. Like sometimes, go ahead and test wide receiver by committee. Go ahead, roll that out there. Go, that's fine. We all knew the shit wasn't gonna work, okay? But go. It's your team. It's your plan. Go. And when it blew up in their face, we went and got Amari, and we went. We went on a run. So I look at it as steps. So it's like we might need what's likely coming. You know what I'm saying? Now, the way that we can rock on Philly, Dak, CD, and Pickens gonna have to play out their mind, which is possible. It's gonna be hard.
Line too.
It's gonna be hard.
Got to block their ass off all night.
It's gonna be hard too, bro. Like I ain't scared of Philly, but I'm over here looking at them like Philly is not playing, bro. We playing. They not playing, bro. They trying to repeat the whole thing. Boys better go really look. They just blew out Kansas City, bro.
Yeah, that was crazy.
So I need us to take them serious.
Now, boss.
Yeah.
Now, all right, let me give you something real quick, and I'm gonna get out this fall. I want to be up all night with y'all, man. I know I would love to be. Trust me. But anyway, bro, like watching the game, right? I'm gonna tell you my little synopsis real quick.
Yeah.
The defense, to me, they played a 4-3 the whole way down, right? Including down the goal line and everything like that. It didn't really seem like they was even trying to stop the run at the goal line. Is it 4-3? I'm like, don't y'all supposed to get like a goal line kind of as a set in order to try to stop this? They didn't do that. So I'm like, man, how vanilla can they get? Like, geez, dog.
Yeah. And for the most part,
I see why y'all frustrated.
Yeah.
I see why y'all frustrated.
Yeah, and I put it like this. Sometimes people have a difference of opinion. That's cool. I want to see us focus on getting the run game ready. That's what I want to see. I'm just being honest.
That's why everybody was expecting that last Saturday. Everybody was expecting to see the run game, and we didn't see it like that.
Like Smoke. Let's be honest. Yeah. Who would you rather see, Joe Milton or Deuce?
As far as playing?
Yeah. Feature. Deuce. Me too. Because I want to see what he can do.
I want to see what he can do. Let him play the whole game. I want to see what the dude can do.
Right. So I want more carries. I don't want Joe Milton throwing a 60. I'd rather him throw it 25, 30. Give me 40 rushing attempts. With all the backs.
I'll be happy.
Right. So that's why I ain't just rocking with, hey, we just want to feature Joe. Be like, why?
No.
So
I want to see that.
If you got a smart answer, I'm listening.
Show me that.
Right. Yeah, we don't even know who the real RB1 is. And we featuring Joe Milton. Like,
not only that, boss, but we, for the last, maybe 4 or 5 years, we've been a pretty strong passing team. So say, right? Kind of strong. We've been weak running the ball for like about 4 years. Why are we not trying it?
Why not work on it? Exactly. So,
yes, exactly.
That's where I stand on it, bro. And some people disagree. They think preseason means nothing. I'm like, nah, I want to see them work on their stuff in preseason.
I want to see
Don't give away the whole playbook. Don't give away the whole playbook, of course. But, bro, I need to see you work on the philosophy that's supposed to be coming, at least some of it. So anyway,
at least give us some kind of calm thinking about like, at least y'all all working on the run game, and we can see it. They didn't even do that. So, hopefully this weekend it'll all change, though, bro. Hopefully this weekend it'll all change.
Right on, man. Good call, Smoke.
Anyway, I'm on the road, bro. Hey, have a good day. Have a good night. I'll see you tomorrow. Hey, go Cowboys! Everybody say it one more time. Go Cowboys!
Go Cowboys! Let's go.
All right.
OG. We got CJ.
What it do?
What's up, bro?
Oh man, nothing man. I see you coming to the club, doc, but
Thank you, bro. Thank you, man. Trying to feed the kids milk. You feel me? trying to feed the kids milk.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
The milk.
Yeah, hey, gotta get out to the streets and hunt. You know what I mean? Go get that bag. You hear me? I don't be getting these dudes be like, man, I ain't gonna cut my hair. I be like, say what?
Right. I need to do something with mine now as we speak. But say, check this out, man. Yeah, I was just calling.
Hair?
Talk a little sports with you. You hear me?
Let's talk. See.
Run about them boys, man. You know? Hey, I kind of want to touch on something though that before I just get too deep off in I want to touch on this right here, if you may allow.
Yeah.
You know, I had called in that time and you know, remember I said something about Steve and saying that Michael want to get paid too.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah.
Okay. Man, Jerry tripping, Michael tripping. But Michael know what he did, man. He locked in with Jerry, man. And then he thought about it after he did it. And then try to put the agent in it. Which the agent is only right. You know, you can't be mad at the agent. He ain't trying to get cut out of no money. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, he wanted to go the way he wanted to go on his terms, which an agent should. You know, but, yeah, I kind of think that's what Michael did. That's my theory. Because I'm from the old school. We shake hands, we look each other in the eye. You call the bet, I say I got it, it's covered. That's what that is. Right or wrong, true or false.
It's false.
Hey,
it's
that's false.
Hell yeah.
They get you hurt in the dice game. Hey, they get you hurt in the dice game.
It will. In the dice game, it get you killed.
Yeah, man. They get you, man. They get your noggin tapped on. Yeah, you get your noggin tapped on doing that, man.
No,
I'm just saying though, for real though, boss. I'm just saying, me and you, we doing business on the car. You know what I'm saying? And I come to you and I say, man, I want to buy that car. You tell me the price. You know what I'm saying? I say, hey, man, I want this. You know what I'm saying? I want this. You know, matter of fact, check this out right here. Matter of fact, I give you $1,000 on the car. I come back, you tell me you can't sell the car because you got somebody want to give you more. That's you going back on your word. That's you going back on the deal.
But he
didn't.
Know,
that's how I'm saying, you know what I'm saying?
He didn't go back. All right, so let's talk about it. CJ, we keeping it 100. So the conversation really went like, hey, I like where we are right now. My professional that I'm paying got to look over this. That's the conversation.
Right. We're gonna look. We're gonna go over all the fine print. But all I need to know right now, if I give you, you know, 140 guarantee, 135, 130 guarantee. I'm gonna give you 130 guarantee, $40 million contract. I mean, $40 million a year. You want 5 years? That's $200 million. I give you 130 of a guarantee.
Yeah, but you still got to look at the fine print. All right, CJ, let's talk about it straight up. So Randy Gregory had real money on the table. So the figures, they liked it, right? What they didn't like, CJ, was the language in the contract. So the language said in the contract, right? So that's why you had.
Yeah, I remember that.
So it's like, yeah, the numbers might have even been right, but the language could have been wrong. You feel me? That part,
right?
Nobody know, right? So ever since then, they start taking out the language of if we find you, we can make this contract null and void, because the Cowboys was the only people that had that in their language. And Randy Gregory was like, bruh, for a fine? No, Denver ain't got that over there. Man, bye. And then Don't forget, Jerry and Randy agents stayed up all night on that contract, and they tried to sneak that language back in there. You see what I'm saying? So, yeah, the numbers could have been all agreed, but the language could have been off. I ain't blaming Micah for that. I'm not blaming his agent for that.
Right. And that's why I say we'll go over the fine print. You know what I'm saying? Like, all we doing is touching bases in agreement on the law. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we gonna go over the fine print. That's what you got your lawyers for, your agent for. But it's tomato, man. Yeah. They got to figure it out. They got to you know, I'm a diehard Cowboy fan, bro. So, it's pretty much to me like, I kind of hate that, it's going on. You know what I'm saying?
But see, this the real problem, CJ. This the real problem. They trying to get over on the players by skipping the agent. And they got this old philosophy that the first person who called loses leverage. They got that from Tex Shrink.
Well, you know what Jerry peeped out? Jerry peeped this a long time ago. You right. They trying to go around the agent. That ain't his approach. His approach is, let me call you in. Let me see if you ready for some money.
Yeah.
If you gonna give me a good sweet deal. You know what I'm saying? And you see, think about it. Think about this. He done got in on a lot of them like this.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
Ferguson one of them.
They likely finna get over on Bland. They likely finna get Bland for a team friendly. Yeah.
But check this out though. The offers the money that they get, he ain't giving them. He ain't screwing them though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He ain't screwing them. In the long run, he might save himself $5 million, $7 million or something. He ain't screwing them though.
Wait, CJ. 5 to 7 million will forever be getting screwed. Let's be clear on that.
Right.
That's 5 to 7 million, bruh.
Right. That's what he doing. Hey, look at Osa deal. He got Osa 20 a year, right?
Yeah.
When dude, who was it? Williams from Philly. Williams went and got what, 23?
Yeah.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, the biggest deal is this, Jerry. Talk to the damn agent, bro. All this, I don't talk to the agent stuff, bro. Like, if you go tell the agent no, tell the agent no. All this trying to get around them and all that, bro. Come on, bro. We two grown men. I can tell you my price, bro. I can tell you my price. Nah, I don't want to do that for Micah. I don't want to do it. So listen, if you still on that, don't.
Hey, look here. I don't know. I kind of ain't never seen him act like this though with one of them though. I mean, I ain't seen him act like, you know what I'm saying, like just past couple of decades, like, he done said, sporadic stuff like that to the media, you know what I'm saying? I mean, but I ain't never seen him just be like, you know what I'm saying, like he acting like he acts as if he's standing on what he's talking about. Now, you done did what you done did, and you know what I'm saying, like, you gonna play this contract out. If you don't want to play it out, cool. It ain't gonna hurt me. It's gonna hurt you before it hurt me. Shit. But I feel like they gonna get him signed.
Yeah.
I feel like they gonna get him signed.
Yeah.
So check this out right here.
It's gonna be within the next 2 weeks.
Yep. Yes, that's all it's left is 2 weeks.
Yeah.
I think it'll get.
It's gonna be just like CD Lamb, bro. They gonna take this thing right at the last preseason game. They gonna pay Michael. Watch.
That's his deadline.
Yeah.
That's what he called a deadline.
Yeah, that's right.
Say deadline.
Yeah. All right, we got enough of it. Or he might take it up to the first game, bro. But they gonna pay Michael.
Right. We hoping. You know he kind of old to see now. You know what I'm saying?
You right.
And he like playing with the media.
Yeah.
Like Jared get a kick out of all this. Man.
Yeah,
you know
man.
He get a kick out of all
That's
this.
right.
You know, I be watching his interviews. Hey, but check this out, man. Last year under Zimmer, he played better.
He
in
did.
His rookie year, which is true.
Yeah.
Okay, which is true.
That's fact.
Because they played the two gap. They were playing the
right.
Two gap. And all Zimmer was asking them to do was just take it on the double team.
Yeah.
Just hold them up. Just hold them up. Just hold them up. Let the linebackers get free. You know what I'm saying? Just hold them up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
You ain't lying.
And you know. And he did.
I'm hearing
that.
nothing but truth out of you, sir.
He did that. I remember when you did the clip.
Yeah.
When you did the clip, I was watching the show that night.
Yeah.
Going down to the game.
Fact.
Okay, snap.
Right.
Yeah, snap. I watch it myself personally. I watch it. Okay, now this out right here.
I'm listening.
This the only thing that threw me. This the only thing that threw me. You know what I'm saying? Is because what they want him to do this year was, I'm gonna just say the I ain't gonna even just single out Miles. I'm gonna say the D-line period. You know what I'm saying? They want them to get upfield and, rip and get in the backfield. You know what I'm saying? Mazi, he don't have that get off like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, if it's a knock, like if I'm gonna just really say something, it ain't strict because he pretty much done showed me he can handle a double team like this. He might get it here and there, but he about with his own. He about showing he got hustle and he'll hustle even if the players away from him. And then last year, a lot of teams just didn't try up the middle. They ran on the edge.
They did both, CJ.
They ran on the edges. Like if you go back and you watch
CJ, I did. No, I did all the breakdowns of all the running plays. They gashed us on both. See, Brian Broaddus came out with that too, and people ran with that. Yes, but now listen, majority of attempts was on the edges, but we got gashed in that middle too, and it was early, but not late in the season.
Okay, check this out. When we played Baltimore, now check this out. I watched McCarthy yesterday. You know what I'm saying? I watched it last night. You know what I'm saying? And he did Baltimore because he had his chat chiming in. They went to Baltimore, the team that really ran on us real good. You know what I'm saying? And in that Baltimore game, they killed the
No, CJ, I did the whole breakdown, play by play, every running play. The biggest runs on Baltimore was at the A gap.
Now my eyes ain't that bad. I ain't saying you.
How much money you want to put on it? How much money you want to put on it?
Man, you talking to a pro man. I can't even, bro.
I see. That's what I'm talking about. I can show you, bro, because I did the work. I'm telling you.
But just listen.
Henry's, no. You listen to me on this because I'm telling you right. The biggest runs was Derrick Henry was off A-gap runs, not the edges. And then when you say edges, they was attacking the corners, not the defensive ends.
Right. But I'm just saying they were getting out.
The biggest run, but the biggest runs was A-gap runs. The biggest ones. I'm certain on that. Because I've done the work live. I did it in front of everybody. I showed every run play. I didn't miss one. I know this. Matter of fact, Coach Marv owed me money on this because he said the same thing. We bet. Because I knew whenever somebody say that, I'm going to try to get them for that money. I'm going to be like, what? Shit, bet. No, because I can show you that the biggest runs was A-gaps. I'm certain.
In that game, in that Pacific game.
In the Ravens,
in that one game.
It was the Ravens. Yeah. It was also the Saints. Yes, I'm certain.
Cause I seen. Cause I'm telling you, listen, check me out, bro. I'm watching the Corey last night. He was breaking the film down. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, cause he kind of said the same thing too that I talked about.
What did Corey say? What'd he say?
I think he got one thing. He kind of said he wasn't getting that up to that metal like talking about because
he ain't say that. No, I watched the whole film breakdown on the Corey, but no, he didn't say that, bro. He didn't. What he was saying was, as a rookie, he struggled, right? Which is true, but it wasn't as bad as what people said. But then year two, which was last year,
when the play was coming at mine, when the play was coming at mine, you know what I'm saying? When the play was coming at mine, they wasn't getting it when it was coming at mine. You know what I'm saying?
Early in the season, yes. Early in the season, they was Mazi was losing early, but then after game 6, he hit a stride. Him and Linville, Joe.
Yeah,
and keep in mind, it wasn't even a light. I'm gonna tell you what happened because I've been watching this close for 2 years. The trenches. I've been watching it close. I've been doing play-by-plays on this for 2 years. That's how I can tell you which games where they both turned the corner, and I can tell you why. What Zimmer said he changed up. He said he started allowing them to attack. And then they started being way better at being run stuffers. And he just let it play out for the rest of the year. That's what happened. That's what Zimmer said too.
So he had changed up. He had changed from the 2 gap to start letting them attack.
Yeah. That's exactly what Zimmer said. And you can see it. We start stopping the hell out the run at the end of the season. We was getting gashed at the beginning.
Right. Yeah, because them was the early games.
Yeah.
New Orleans.
Them was the early games. We was getting handled.
Yeah.
And it was mostly the corners. Early, it was mostly the corners. So a lot of people say edge, they thinking defensive ends was getting attacked. It was them corners.
Right. Yeah. Because they were getting at the real wide.
Yeah.
Real wide.
They was attacking them wide. But then when people say edge, they thinking at the real wide. Yeah, they was attacking wide. You right. That's what was happening.
Yeah,
Eberflus even said that this year. Eberflus said that this year. He said last year a lot of teams made corners tackle.
Right.
So.
Right.
But good call, CJ, man. Let me get up out of here, bro.
All right, man.
All right, that was CJ, man. So, and listen, man, that's, it's always good to have these good, honest back and forths. You know what I mean? CJ, I appreciate people like that because they go disagree with you. You know what I'm saying? And that's okay. That's part of it. You know what I mean? You just got to be able to show it. Because I was getting ready to go pull a Ravens film. I'm like, shit, I'm finna show this. You know what I mean? Like, I ain't gonna leave no doubt. We was getting gashed on that A-gap too. It was Linville and Mazi too. But that was early in the season. So anyway, this is the deal, man. Typical week, Dallas Cowboys. Let's just be honest. Typical week. Where things should be focused on football, and it's not. It happens. Jerry, he not serious. I really, for a while was like, you know what? I put it like this. We're going to have to do it despite Jerry. Because Jerry not going to do Jerry not going to do the football things. Steven not either. They playing with one tech. You saw, we keep talking about Mazi. This the last thing I'm going to say. We keep talking about Mazi. We should be talking about Jay. See, that's where we messing up. We keep crying about Mazi. And this is where Okoye was right. This is where Okoye said this. And he was dead serious. He said, bruh, if you say Mazi played bad on them limited snaps where they hardly even ran at him, I'm not arguing with you. He said not AOC or anybody, because he was basically saying you just talking. Like Mazi was not the person to focus on. The person to focus on that I guarantee Philly is gonna run right at is Jay.